Listen, right now, somewhere in the world, a man wakes up, looks in the mirror, and sees time written across his face, lines carved by battles, eyes sharpened by loss and victory. Maybe that man is you. Maybe you started believing the world's favorite lie, that masculinity has an expiration date, that after 60, strength is just a memory and impact is out of reach, that you should slow down, fade out, and make room for the young lions. Stop. That's the greatest theft of your lifetime, because real masculinity, it isn't measured in the heat of your 20s. It's not about how much you can bench press at 30 or how hard you can work at 40. True masculine power is pressure forged over decades, refined by hardship, made sharper by pain, given purpose by experience. If you're over 60 and still drawing breath, you are not a faded photograph. You are a living legacy. You are a lion whose roar is deeper, not weaker. You are the standard. And this is your second prime. Think about it. Every year that's stacked behind you, every scar, every test, every regret and lesson, they didn't make you less. They made you more. They made you the man you are right now. Resilient, relentless, carved from everything you've survived. And here's the truth nobody else will say. The world is starving for men who won't apologize for their strength, men who still walk into a room and command it, quietly, but absolutely. So what's the first step? Embrace your story. You don't hide your wrinkles, you own them. You don't cover your scars, you show them. Every gray hair on your head is a medal. Every ache in your bones is a reminder. You're not here by accident. You're here because you've conquered storms that will break lesser men. You are proof that masculinity is not a phase. It's a legacy. This is where your story turns. Stand tall in it. Speak your truth. Don't fade out. Step forward. There's a whole generation waiting to see what real masculine presence looks like. Forged in fire, unapologetic, unstoppable. Are you ready? Because in the next chapter we go further. You're going to reclaim your physical power no matter what the clock says. Subscribe, don't blink, and get ready. The world hasn't seen the best of you yet. Here's the truth no one tells you. Muscles fade, hair grays, but the sharpest edge a man owns is his mind. And if you're over 60, your mind isn't getting duller. It's becoming a weapon, layered with memory, forged by experience, and tempered by every challenge you've faced. Most men your age are taught to coast. Take it easy. You've earned your rest. But a man's spirit rots when it idles. You know this. The mind demands challenge. The spirit demands friction. If you let your days go soft, you go soft right along with them. So what do? You fight complacency. Segue. Every single day, you pick a challenge, physical, mental, emotional, even spiritual. You don't have to prove anything to anyone but yourself. Grafter. Maybe it's lifting heavier. Maybe it's picking up a book that challenges what you think you know. Maybe it's stepping into a new arena, risking failure for the thrill of growth. Discipline becomes your code. Get up early, before the world tells you what to do. Fuel your body like you honor a machine. Clean, purposeful, no excess, no junk. Sleep real sleep, not just rest, so your mind resets, sharp and hungry for what's next. You're not here to chase trends or compete with men half your age. You're here to wake up, look in the mirror, and know you're in control. Live by your word. Say what you mean. Do what you promise. Don't break your own code. Not for anyone. Not ever. That's how real masculine power is built. Quiet. Relentless. Unyielding. And here's the secret the young never understand. The most powerful man in any room is the one who can master his own mind. Not the loudest. Not the richest. The calm one. The grounded one. The man who has lived and chosen again and again to fight the urge to settle. So here's your challenge. Tonight, before you sleep, write down one thing you'll do tomorrow that pushes you past comfort. Then do it. Repeat. Day after day. Forge your mind, and you'll never fear a single dawn. Next up, we're going beyond noise and performance. We'll reveal the power of quiet, grounded presence, and how true masculinity isn't about being seen, but about being felt. Don't blink. Don't break. The world is watching what a real man over 60 becomes. Some men try to prove themselves with volume, always talking, always demanding the spotlight. But true masculine presence? It isn't noisy. It isn't desperate. It's the silent gravity that pulls respect. The steady pulse you feel when a real man walks into the room. By 60, you've learned that you don't have to shout to be heard. You don't need to perform, to chase applause, to collect attention like cheap souvenirs. You've become something different, something solid, a man whose presence lingers, whose silence makes people lean in. Here's the secret. Presence is not performance. It's not about being the loudest, the funniest, or the most dramatic. Presence is about grounded confidence. It's the look in your eyes, the way you hold yourself, the patience in your silence. You enter a room, don't shrink. Face forward, roll your shoulders back. Make eye contact, steady and real. You don't stare down, you don't posture. You simply exist, fully, without apology. Speak less, mean more. When you talk, choose words that matter. Speak slowly. Enunciate. Don't rush. Confidence never hurries. Let your voice carry weight, not just volume. Let every word mean something. And above all, listen. In a world addicted to noise, the man who truly listens becomes rare and respected. Let people feel seen when you're with them. Give your attention like a gift, undivided, intentional, undistracted. This is what makes you stand out in any crowd. Not youth, not bravado, but a depth that can't be faked or taught. People remember how you made them feel. They remember the confidence you radiate, not by trying to be someone, but by being yourself, wholly and unapologetically. So next time you walk into a room, remember, you're not there to impress anyone. You're there to embody everything you become. Let your presence speak before you do. Because in the next episode, you'll learn how masculinity is multiplied through the people you lead, teach, and protect. True legacy starts not with the man you are, but with the mark you leave behind. Stay tuned. Your influence is just beginning. A man's true legacy isn't measured by the possessions he leaves behind. It's in the echoes of his presence, the values, the lessons, the strength passed on to others. By 60, you've seen family rise and fall, friendships shift, and generations look to you for guidance, sometimes without saying a word. Here's the truth. Masculinity isn't a solo act. It's not about isolation, but influence. The way you treat your sons, daughters, grandchildren, friends, even strangers, they all feel the impact of your presence. Lead by example. The world doesn't need more men who talk about what's right. It needs men who live it. Show up. Do what you say. Teach not just skills, but character. Share your stories, the failures as much as the victories. Show them how to think, not just what to think. Protect, but not with just muscle. Protection today is guarding your family and your circle from ignorance, weakness, and toxic influences. You don't just fight for them. You fight for the values that keep them strong. Your wisdom is a shield. Your standards, a guide. Support with strength, not softness. Love is not a word, it's a practice. You don't need to sugarcoat your emotions or play gentle just for comfort. Instead, you offer steady strength. Be present when it matters. Stand up for what's right. Hold your loved ones accountable, not out of control, but out of care. Mentor and serve. Pass on your craft, your habits, your hard-earned perspective. Take time to listen, especially to those who haven't found their own path yet. Legacy isn't built overnight. It's carved out in small moments. A lesson, a gesture, a silent act of sacrifice. Love with integrity. You don't disappear when things get tough. You show up, you stay steady, you keep your word. Let those around you know. This is what a real man looks like. Reliable, unwavering, and true. Because in the end, your greatest power is the mark you leave on the hearts and minds of others. Your masculinity becomes their foundation. Your courage lights their path. In the next and final episode, we take it to the core. How purpose fuels everything. Why a man without mission wanders, but a man with purpose can move mountains at any age. Don't miss it. Your greatest chapter starts now. There comes a point in every man's life when he faces the mirror and asks, "What now?" You've raised families, built careers, seen seasons turn, and watched the world change. But true masculinity never settles for yesterday's victories. A man without purpose at any age is a man adrift. But a man with mission? He's unstoppable. Listen carefully. After 60, your purpose might shift, but it never disappears. Maybe you no longer fight for a promotion or a title. Maybe your name isn't on the door anymore. But your experience, your wisdom, your fire, they're needed now more than ever. Your mission is yours to define. Serve, build, create, volunteer, guide the young. Start a project. Mentor men who haven't seen what you've seen. Launch a business. Master a new skill. Walk a trail you've never walked. Chase curiosity like a hungry wolf. Don't let your age put a leash on your potential. Every goal you set, every step you take, sends a message. Age is a platform, not a cage. Purpose fuels presence. It sharpens your eyes, lifts your posture, fills your voice with conviction. Purposeful men are rare. Be one. Let your actions show the world that real masculinity doesn't wither. It evolves. It leads. It protects. It builds. And it inspires. And yes, how you look matters. Style is silent power. Wear what fits. Dress sharp, not flashy. A classic watch, a crisp shirt, a solid pair of shoes. Grooming isn't vanity. It's respect. Trim your beard or shave clean. Take care of your skin, your nails. Scent. Never loud, always subtle. Cedar, amber, leather. The silent signature of a man who knows himself. This is your checklist. Own your story. Train your body. Sharpen your mind. Command your presence. Lead with legacy. Live with purpose. Look the part. The final call. This isn't a request. It's a challenge. Look in the mirror. Right now. Show over time. Smile. You are needed. More than ever. Shover. Write down one physical goal, one mental goal. Shover. Time. Choose one way you'll serve or mentor this week. Rise. Stand. Lead. Dominate your day. Dominate your moment. Become the standard you wish you'd seen at 60 and beyond. Age is a weapon wielded. The world is watching. Show them what real masculinity over 60 looks like. You are more. Be more. If this spoke to your spirit, leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Because your journey is just beginning.